Ankita Pokharel. In today's video, we'll do reading, grammar and writing section on the topic agreeing and disagreeing. Let's begin the class now.
So kids, let's begin with the reading section. A lump of gold. Once there was a rich old man. He had a lot of money, but he wasn't happy. I need more money, thought the old man. So he sold his house, he sold his furniture, he sold his car, and he sold his clothes. He used his money to buy a large lump of gold. This gold will make me happy, he thought. Every day the old man put a lump of gold on the table and he looked at it. Look, I'm very rich, he said. But one night a thief broke into the old man's house and he stole the large lump of gold, put it into his bag and ran away. The next day the man went to look at his gold, but it wasn't there. The man cried and cried. He cried so loudly that a wise woman heard him. The wise woman said, "Don't worry, get a big stone and put it on the table." "Why?" said the old man. "What did you do with your lump of gold?" said the wise woman. "I sat and looked at it every day," said the old man. "That's right," said the wise old woman. "You can do exactly the same with a stone." The old man thought for a moment and said, "Yes, you're right. I've been very silly. I don't need a lump of gold to be happy." So, this is a reading comprehension where we get to learn that happiness is not about becoming rich. It's about what you feel in your mind and your heart. Next, let's begin doing the exercises. Here we see the instruction given is learn these words, phrases and complete the sentences with them. So the words are lump, broke into, wise, moment, loudly. I guess you know these words very well. So let's try doing the exercise. Wait for a dash. I'll be back. What would you pick here? Yes, wait for a moment. A lump of clay is beside the dash of silver. Let's pick lump and fit it in lump of silver. Don't shout. Dash, the baby is sleeping. So what do you think would fit in? So the answer to number C is don't shout loudly. The baby is sleeping. Let's move on to number D. Last night a thief dashed our house and stole the money and the gold. So next answer is a thief broke into our house and stole the money and the gold. Next, number E. My father has stopped smoking. It was his dash decision. It was his wise decision. So here we are done with filling in the blanks with the given words or phrases. Now, let's discuss the question answers. How many characters are there in the story? Who are they? So, going back to the story, we get to know there is an old man, a wise woman, and if we include the thief who stole the lump of gold, it would be 3 characters. So, the characters are 3 and then here you can name them. What did the man sell? He sold a lot of things, right? Firstly, he sold his house. He also sold his furniture. What else? And he also sold his clothes. So you need to write it in sentence. Where did the thief put the lump of gold? Where did he put? Yes, he put the lump of gold inside his bag. Write it down and please find the answer to number E and number F on your own. In the meanwhile, let's read a poem. It's about picnic. What will we pack for picnic? Let's have some fruit and sweets. Let's have some crisps and sandwiches. Let's have some cheese and meats. Where will we have our picnic? Let's go to the park. Let's go to the playground. Let's have it in the dark. Who will come to our picnic? Let's go with someone fun. Let's go with Granny and Granddad. Let's go with everyone. Oh no! Look at our picnic. We packed it upside down. The ants ate all the biscuits. The fruit has all gone brown. So, this poem was about a picnic. The first thing they want to decide is what would they pack for their picnic. In the second stanza, they are trying to decide where are they going to organize their picnic, the venue. The third thing, they are about to decide who would be included in their picnic. And in stanza number 4, they are quite unhappy because they had packed their picnic stuffs upside down and all the biscuits have been eaten up by the ants and the fruit has all gone brown because it went into the mud. So this was what happened with their picnic stuffs. So guys, since in the previous reading session we discussed all the answers and wrote it down together, here you have 2 exercises and these are your assignments to be done on your own. Go read the poem, you'll find the answers very easily. Grammar time guys, and today we are going to learn WH questions. All the words like what, where, who, whose, when. These all begin from WH and they are termed to be WH questions. But we have one more member who is included within this category and that's how. So we are making WH questions for some statements. Let's try doing it together. So here we have a statement that reads, my school is in Sifal. If we need to make out a WH question out of this statement or for this statement, let's say, how would you make? So what is the statement talking about? School and the place. So we could write down about the place. Where is your school? So when we ask this question, the answer should be this one. We used WH word and then we made a WH question for the statement given. Now let's practice some more. I study in grade 4. How would you make a question for this? Which grade do you study in? Let's try one more. I have 5 members in my family. Do you remember me telling you that how is also included within WH questions? Yes. Now let's make a question using how. How many members are there in your family? So here we have just converted a statement or we have made WH questions for the given statement. Okay, moving on to the writing part. Here we are going to learn writing a paragraph on homework. My part is providing you with some useful tips and using those tips you guys are supposed to write down an impressive paragraph. Let's start learning the tips. So number 1, here you need to start with clear topic sentence. This means you need to begin the paragraph by stating the main idea. For example, you could begin with a statement as homework is an important part of our learning. So this is an opening sentence, a topic sentence, which is very clear and allows the readers to know that the paragraph is about homework. The second important thing, of course, is to use simple language. You need to make sure that you write in a clear and easy to understand style. So, number 3 is including reasons or detail. You have to explain why. Why is homework important? You can mention how it helps student practice what they have learned. You can also explain that it improves skills or prepares them for the next day's lesson. What would be number 4? You can use examples. Examples of the types of homework you might get, like maybe math problems or reading assignments, right? Moving on to number 5. In number 5, you have to end with a conclusion. So, here you need to wrap up the paragraph by summarizing the main point. For example, you could say, overall, homework helps us learn better and be ready for school. So, you can try doing it. How did your class go today? If you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to reach out to us at learning@dearwalk.edu.np. See you in the next class with another lesson. Thank you.